Computer science videos here today to show you guys in this tutorial how to create a responsive sidebar navigation menu using HTML5 and CSS3. Without further ado, let us start the video. So in this tutorial, you need to have access to a MacBook Pro, the software, which is TextEdit in this case. So we can now go all the way down to the dock, go to Launchpad, search for the TextEdit application, click on this, Command S to save, go to the desktop, start a new folder called Side Navigation Menu. Create and then change the TextEdit file name to index.htm. Save, yes, use.htm. Go to the TextEdit file and increase the size of this. Increase the font size. Command plus a couple of times, and now we are ready to start the coding in HTML5 and CSS3. Less than, exclamation mark, doc type, all in capitals, HTML, greater than, go to a new line, HTML, less than slash HTML. Within this we need the head and the body. We can go into the head and have a title if required to, but not for this tutorial. We can now go into the body and start inserting the HTML code. Less than div class equals speech mark sidebar. Greater than, go to a new line, indent. Less than a class equals speech marks active. href equals speech marks hashtag home. Greater than home. Less than slash a. Go to a new line, indent, and then add the rest of the navigation bar. Go to the previous line of code, highlight, copy, go to the next line, Command V to paste, and then remove class active. Change home to news again, and then go to the previous line of code that we wrote, highlight, copy, go to a new line again, paste, next line, indent, paste, and then change news to contact and about. And then end with the div tag, less than slash div. Go to a new line, insert some content, div class equals speech marks content greater than, go to a new line, insert a heading, less than h1 greater than, sidebar, less than slash h1 greater than. And with the div tags, we can have paragraphs if required to. However, we will end with the div tag, less than slash div greater than. The navigation bar itself is done with the content. Now we can insert all the CSS to allow the responsive sidebar navigation menu to take place. Go to the top. After head, we need to insert style, less than slash style. Within the style, we need all the CSS coding. Body, curly brace, new line, indent, margin, font family. Go to margin, colon, font family, colon, go back to margin, 0, semicolon, font family, speech marks, Lato, comma, sans serif, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace, Command S to save, go to a new line, dot sidebar. So this is all about the sidebar now. Curly brace, new line, margin, padding, width, background color, position, height, and overflow. Highlight background color, ignore the spelling, go to the top margin, colon, highlight, copy, paste at the end of each word. Go back to margin, 0, semicolon, padding, 0, semicolon. The width can be 200 pixels or more if required to, semicolon, background color, hashtag F1 3 times, semicolon, position needs to be fixed for a reason, height 100%, semicolon, overflow, auto, semicolon, new line, curly brace, Command S to save, go to a new line, dot sidebar, A, curly brace, new line, display, color, padding, text decoration. Go to the top, display, colon, highlight, Command C to copy and then paste at the end of each word. Go back to display, block, semicolon, color, black, semicolon, 16 pixels, semicolon, text decoration, none, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace, go back to color, highlight, and ignore the spelling. Go to a new line, dot sidebar, A dot active, curly brace, new line, background color and color. Go to the top, take background color, highlight, copy, go back to sidebar, A active, Command V to paste, go to color, copy, go back to side, A active, indent, paste, go to background color, colon, colon and color, go back to background color, hashtag 4CA, F50, semicolon, color, white, semicolon, new line, curly brace, and then go to a new line, insert dot sidebar, A colon hover, not A dot active, curly brace, after the parentheses go to a new line and take the background color and color from the top, copy, indent and paste, and then change the color to 555 and leave the color white as white. Go to a new line, curly brace, and now we can work on the content, div.content, curly brace, new line, indent, margin left, padding, height. Go back to margin left, colon, highlight, Command C to copy, paste. At the end of each word, go back to margin left, 200 pixels, semicolon, padding, 1 pixel, 16 pixels, semicolon, height, 1000 pixels, semicolon, go to a new line, curly brace, and then this is the most important part of the CSS, at media, screen, and parentheses, max width, colon, 700 pixels, curly brace, after parentheses, indent.sidebar, another curly brace, indent, space, width, height, position. Go back to width, colon, highlight, Command C to copy, go to height, paste, 100% auto, semicolon, position relative, semicolon, go to a new line, indent, curly brace, new line again, a dot sidebar, a curly brace, float to the left, curly brace, new line, go to div content, highlight, copy, and paste, margin left, colon, 0, semicolon, curly brace again, and then media screen and max width again. Take the top line, highlight, copy, go to a new line, paste, and then change max width to 400 pixels. Go to a new line after the curly brace, dot sidebar, a indent with a space, text, align, center, semicolon, new line, space, float, none, semicolon, curly brace once, curly brace again to end. And now the programming in HTML5 and CSS has been completed. We are now ready to go all the way down to the dock. Go to Finder, go to Desktop, navigate to the side navigation menu folder, double click, and then go to the index.html file, open with Safari, minimize Finder, decrease the size of the web browser and decrease the size of the text edit file so we can then work on both windows at a concurrent level. And there seems to be some errors with the text edit file, so we can go back to the text edit file, rectify accordingly, and then go back to the web browser, right click, reload the page, and then see the changes that have taken place. Go back to the web browser, right click, reload the page, and now we have everything intact. If we decrease the size of the web browser, you can see by adjusting, this is a responsive navigation menu bar. For mobile phones, iPads, and web browsers, close out of Safari, quit the text edit file. That's it with this video. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Thanks for now.